What the hell are we back here anyway?
Are you finished with those errands yet?
Back here?
God damn it. I'm the game master. I don't even know what I'm trying to do with this game. God damn it. This is why I would not be able to do D&D.
Are you sure this is your favorite Pokemon game? Because it feels like we've been lost in where the hell we're supposed to be going.
The middle game is always a little weird to get around.
Yeah, it's always weird, because you go from, what? You go to Gym 6.
Path up to the 4th gym, and then it kind of splits, and you kind of have to do other things around as well. It's really weird.
Yeah.
And not till after the 7th gym it gets straightforward again.
Yeah. The illusion of choice, herdy-der.
You do have a choice. It's to die. I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, could you also just turn the game off and leave you be?
But what would be the fun in that?
Spiting you.
Oh, that just figures. Oh, right, I'm still trying to build the relationship of Eevee. That's right. Trying to make it so I can evolve Ansem into a much stronger being. Watch it become beautiful. Which, by the way, if you get the young haircut brother, get looks delighted. That's where you get the biggest friendship boost for Pokemon.
Woo!
So, yep, you get like 10 friendship points. You need like 230 friendship points out of a possible 255 to actually reach an evolution state for friendship evolutions.
Friendship evolutions have always been something I've kind of been annoyed by.
Yeah, thankfully there are items like the Soothe Bell to make it a little easier. Which pretty much from Gen 4 onwards, you pretty much just find a big long straightaway, run back and forth on your bike, and wait for it to get friendly. It's also a great thing to do to hatch eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Gen 5 had the best one of those routes, because there's a giant fucking bridge you can run on for like 2 minutes at a time. One way.
Yeah. Which, thankfully, nothing will be worse than Lopunny when it comes to friendship evolutions.
Yeah, I don't know why Baneri starts with 0 when you catch it. Its friendship value starts at 0, where mostly when you get them it starts at 70. It's so fucking weird.
It's doing it to spite you is what it is.
Because apparently it doesn't trust humans. Then I got like I made the joke of Coda before. It's seen its evolution, it knows why it can't trust humans.
Yeah. And then we'll leave it at that. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, I was going over some weird Pokedex entries. Thankfully, there isn't one for Lopunny. That would be dreadful. Next one I went over Honedge last time, who will basically drain the life force out so he tries to grab its hilt. Because it doesn't like to get touched. Your filthy hands off me. Next we have is Gourgeist, the pumpkin Pokemon thing. It enwraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. That's not torture. That's not frightening at all.
No, not at all. What makes you say that?
So much pain. So much pain.
Ah, there we go. This is expected. Beware from Pokemon Moon. This Pokemon has the habit of hugging its companions. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were squashed by its hug. Jesus. I mean, it is a bear hug. What did you expect? I mean, come on. Its name tells you to be afraid. Pal Sand, the giant sandcastle thing. Buried beneath the castle are masses of dried up bones from those whose vitality it has drained. Fucking ghosts, man.
I mean, it's a ghost. Do you expect anything less than terror?
And the last one this thing has is a Mimikyu from Ultramoon in particular. A gust of wind revealed what hides under this Pokemon's rag to a passing trainer, who went home and died painfully that very night. Oh my god!
Jesus.
There are some things that can't be unseen. Ah!
It feels like every single... If you see ghost Pokemon, it's defaulted to... If you see a ghost Pokemon, just don't mess with them. They're basically gonna just ruin you.
God, guys, I do love that fucking Gengar one, though. It's it's not even describing it. It's just there's evidence of approaching Gengar and feel a chill. There is no escape. You have no choice. It's like, oh, it's got you. You're dead. Like, what? Like, it's so cryptic. It's like actually threatening you. It's the one thing that keeps the Pokemon series interesting. When they actually try to personalize the Pokemon, and it's just like, oh my god, these things would be really fucked up if you wanted them to be.
Yeah.
And I know some games that try to do Pokemon clones that try to be like horror theme-esque things. Some of those throwaway mobile games.
Right.
But, It's a lot darker when it's a child-friendly series with all these creatures you love to use and battle others to make yourself stronger, and you realize they've all got twisted things that they could do to damage all of humanity and the world. That's why they must be enslaved. Apparently.
The power of a god in the palm of my hand. And he just pulls out the Pokeball. It's like, did you really think it was going to be that easy?
Oh my god, is that Arceus? That's right, go defeat them, shithead! Nickname the Arceus something horrible. It's just like... I can't believe this is what I've got all my creatures to become. Arceus, use... Shithead, use judgment! God damn it, I judge this whole world to be worthless!
It judges you instead.
Well, it's exactly what they deserved. Exactly what they deserved. Damn it! It's not ready to evolve yet, son of a bitch!
That's always the worst. It's like, you spend all this time leveling it up, and it's like, nope.
And try to increase its friendship, and it's not ready to evolve.
This is why I usually prefer, every other evolution, except for, including,
items.
Yeah.
Trades and trade items are the lowest. Then friendship. Then everything else.
Yeah, trade items will always be the worst. Or in the case of, whatchamacallit, Gengar or... Oh, they're just as bad as well, Gengar and, Alakazam.
There's
It's
always,
like, you don't need a trade evolution, but it's not the trade anyway, 'cause fuck you.
you always got Codicil's fair from Gen 5. The two Pokemon that need to
Oh,
trade
yeah.
with each other so they both can evolve.
Fun.
That was always really weird. I will admit
That is like
Trade
the
evolution
dumbest of the
Pokemon
evolutions.
have always been like the stupidest thing that I can't
the
stand.
only defense I give to that evolution in particular is that both Pokemon are version exclusives, so you have a reason to trade them. That being said, making them both have to evolve from that trade is still stupid.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get them. So, you can catch that Pokemon in your game, but you can never evolve it. It's so stupid! That's why I
Fine.
really hope with Gen 9, they do what Legends Arceus did, and make everything just an item to use to evolve them automatically.
Yes.
Please let the link cable and those other items work that way from now on. Please, for the love of God. Make it so the trade evolutions can still work, sure, but give the option to have those items to still evolve them anyway. Please!
Yes.
That would require effort. And you know how Pokemon Company is when it comes to allowing Game Freak to have any effort.
Legends Arceus
Involved
had
in
an
the game.
admirable amount of effort. It wasn't perfect, but it
Which
was
the,
ambitious.
You also have to know
which
that,
the funny thing is... Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, it was released, they spent more of their time on Legends Arceus, and as a result, we had another game suffer for it, which is the Gen 4 remasters.
Yeah, they kind of,
It
Yep.
always seems to be the thing with Pokemon, where it's like, you have a generation which is just like, okay at best, and then you have a remake of the previous gen that ends up doing it better, where it's just like, why can't we just give them enough time to do the generation justice altogether in the first step?
because the Pokemon Company said,
Shut up!
There it is. There it is.
Yep.
damn it, you bought some of
Makes
my
sense.
money again, Mom! God damn it, man!
But yeah, I will say, like, it's funny that, like, for the four original trait evolutions, so, like, Gengar, Alakazam, Machamp, and Golem, where the item you use to evolve them are link cables.
Yep. Literal link cables.
Which is funny because I think I remember distinctly because I don't. And I'm sure you probably remember this like years ago when I did that whole like Pokemon thing like back at Drexel.
Right,
where the item I invented wasn't link capable for specifically for those.
Oh god. Yeah, well hopefully.
And they also made Glaceon. They also made Glaceon able to evolve via an Ice Stone, and Leafeon evolve via Leaf Stone.
Yep.
Which again, something I freaking did.
And you can still get Sylveon, but all you need to do is have it get a fairy move. And then evolve it via friendship. So they turn it to a third friendship evolution. If you have a fairy move, it evolves into Sylveon. Otherwise, daytime Espeon, nighttime Umbreon.
So those ones are tolerable.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure that if you want Espeon or Umbreon, do not let it have a fairy move on. Which also, another thing I love about Legends Arceus, the fact that you could swap out all their moves they had in their move pool whenever you wanted.
It's a thing that's allowed?
In Legends Arceus it is. Like, whenever they learn a move, you can then swap out those moves for whatever moves they have on whenever you want. So you have whatever 4 moves you want them to have at any time from what they learn.
That's dope.
Yeah, like I said, there are a lot of good ideas in Legends Arceus. That's why it's, to me, the best Pokemon game since Black 2 and White 2. It really is. I can be a little more generous and say the best Pokemon game since Sun and Moon, but either way.
But then again, I guess I'm not the biggest fan of Sun and Moon.
Yeah. That's
it's funny because it reminds me.
Be more recent. That's
with
all.
Arceus, it reminds.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because from Arceus, with the way the premise is, it's like it reminds me a lot more of like Coliseum and XD in that regard, where it's technically a Pokemon game, but it's also not considered part of the main series.
Yeah, I like it a lot more though. Its ideas are a lot better. It just
which game?
Arceus, where XD and Coliseum were more like they're like very simplified Pokemon adventure games, basically. You had a lot of battles like Pokemon, but it didn't really have a lot of the natural Pokemon elements of, like, wild encounters and all that. Not to mention turning all the Shadow Pokemon back to regular was a pain in the dick.
Yeah, that's something I know that was kind of a frustrating thing in XD.
Yep, so you couldn't level them up at all until you got them out of their Shadow thing. So by the end of the game, I would just get 6 Shadow Pokemon, run around the Shrine thing where you'd actually fully purify them, and just run around that until their meter ran out.
Yep.
Surprisingly, it didn't take all that long, honestly. Or you could also feed them items, that gets rid of it a lot faster as well.
That is also true.
But yeah, Arceus is definitely a much better executed idea that it can give potential promise for the future of the series. It's just, how much of it will carry over into Gen 9 is more what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, that's the thing about all this, because part of me wanted to at least see what Arceus had to offer, just because it seemed to be the most ambitious project of the bunch, but
to me,
Gen 9 is where I'm curious.
Yeah, it has breathed life back into the series for me. It's the most refreshing take we've had in a Pokemon game in a long time, and I honestly hope a lot of elements of it continue on, because the whole idea of the way of encountering wild Pokemon is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that
like
idea.
the idea.
I want wild encounters to stay like that. I thought that was amazing. Which, from what the footage they've shown, it doesn't look like it will for Gen 9, which worries me. Then again, I guess it would be a lot of power to implement, and the way Pokemon Company speeds them along.
Yeah, that's the thing about Pokemon Company.
Gotta get
There's
things
a lot
out
of
by a certain
cool
time frame,
ideas.
because that way all these other things to deal with.
Yep.
We got all these
They want that
movies.
yearly release schedule.
We got all these other movies we want to do. We got all these other frickin' the anime. We got toys, the card game. Spin-offs we want to do in a timely manner as well. Which usually Game Freak's not involved with the spin-offs anymore, but either way. I just have to wonder how much of their development time is actually spent creating the Pokemon game each generation. I'm hoping it's like not just like 1 year or something like that. That would be horrible.
Yeah, if it's just 1 year, then
It would explain a lot,
you
though.
know it's stuck. Yeah.
Like, Then again, I'm kind of hoping that if they end the anime soon, like I think they're going to, and kind of get rid of Ash, that maybe they'll be able to try to do things a little better so they don't have to tie into the anime so tightly.
Yeah, being bound to the anime is probably one of the biggest things that's probably holding Pokemon back.
That's why the latest season has been basically, it's like, what is they're having, like, it basically turned into, like, a tournament with, like, all trainers around the world, and Ash is trying to compete against them to climb up to the best of the best.
Even though he already won, but, you know, that's a different matter altogether.
Well, this is, like, the actual, on the world scale, not just a region. And with Leon, of course, being at the very top. But they make his Charizard seem like a fucking beast in the anime, at least. And I'll just say this, there are some exciting things in it, though. He gets to battle, members of the Elite Four. I know the current moment in the anime, I think where the sub is, Ash is getting ready to battle Cynthia in the final 8. Yeah,
That sounds
Cynthia's
cool.
up there, Lance is up there, the 8th gym leader from Gen 8 is up there. It's like, it seems like they're trying to finally come to a culminating point for Ash, to finally get rid of him from the anime so they don't have to tie him into everything anymore. As a matter of fact, I think at the time of this recording, they actually had an event in Pokemon Sword and Shield where there's a distribution event to basically get all the Pokemon that Ash has on his team in the anime.
What does his team consist of?
It would be Pikachu, Gengar, Dragonite, Lucario, Dracovish, and Sirfetch'd. Which Dracovish is one of the fossil Pokemon from Gen 8, and Sirfetch'd is the glaring evolution to Farfetch'd. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Like, Sirfetch'd is a cool idea where it's like, you know, a Pokemon that didn't really have much purpose then.
Yep.
Kind of is given new purpose.
Now they turn him into a knight instead of just somebody whacking around a leak at everybody.
He holds on to it for dear life. He can't swing it because if he does, he might accidentally send it flying and he dies.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't really know how good that frickin' Sirfetch'd is. I imagine it's pretty decent.
Let's look up, shall we?
I'm sure it's alright. I know the only Pokemon I've seen of Leon in the anime so far, I imagine it's probably his whole team from the game. So probably consist of Charizard, Dragapult thing, the pseudo-legendary from Gen 8, Aegislash. He's got a pretty good fucking team, in case you're curious. Leon's team is actually quite competent. It still feels kind of dumb that Charizard's the only Gen 1 starter in Gen 8.
There's no love for the other two stars, which kind of annoys me.
Yeah, I mean, Venusaur's not that great, but it's useful, especially in the main Gen 1 game. And Blastoise is fucking cool too. I always loved Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise has always been a Pokemon that I feel like deserves a little bit more recognition than it gets.
Then again, Charizard was basically the prime Pokemon of Red in the manga. To fight his rival Blue/Green, who had Blastoise, so... That's just how they did it. I mean, I've always... I'm not gonna say I hate Charizard. That's a little much.
Charizard's overused and overrated.
Yeah. He has a quad weakness to rock. I mean, come on, man.
The moment he goes against someone that has Stealth Rock in any way, shape, and form, he's gonna be turned into a pushover.
Oh, cool. Now I'm gonna use Rock Blast. Ah! Oh no, is there a speed, I'll say, is there a speed rock move, like a quick attack rock move?
I feel like there is.
I was gonna say Excel Rock, but I think it just increases your speed afterwards. I'll say Rock... I know Rock Blast is the Fury attack of rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, I got Snore! I love this move!
Oh, that's right.
No, wait, no. It's the, Hyper Beam equivalent.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. I was saying, I thought I remember the strongest rock move usually being Stone Edge.
No, it's Rock Wrecker.
Oh, right! Isn't that a signature move of the Rhyperior, though?
Yes.
Okay.
That's basically the Hyper Beam.
Okay, well... The most powerful standard rock move that other Pokemon can get is Stone Edge, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Stone Edge.
It's
Is
like-
the most powerful.
It's like 100 power and like 85 accuracy, I want to say?
Sounds
I
right.
think that sounds about right.
Oh wait, Stone Edge, 100 power, 80 accuracy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it has a higher accuracy than Rock Throw, still.
I
Let
think
me
they
check it.
update that one.
Actually, no,
Rock
maybe
through,
not,
I think
maybe
is
not.
like.
That might be 90 now.
I think,
I know there's
I think it's 90 now.
I know there's a weaker rock move that has 75% accuracy. Maybe it's Ancient Power. Or no,
Yeah.
Agent Power is 100%.
Oh, really? Shit. I keep mixing it up thinking it has missing power, because I keep thinking it doesn't have 100% accuracy because I expect it to raise all stats. That's my bad.
Well, it's 60 power, and you only have 5 of them. That's why.
Yeah.
And it's a 10% chance to like have every stat boosted.
Yep.
One stage.
Meanwhile, you can fight a fucking one of the Reggies and fucking... You can fight Reggie Rock in Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, or Emerald, and it'll get 4 out of 5 of those stat boosts.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Fun.
That happened to me. I was pissed. It got all of its stats boosted 4 out of the 5 times you used the fucking move! Why can't I
It's
ever
not
have that
bad.
luck?
Yeah, it's not as bad as frigging Giratina having not only Ancient Power, but Ominous Wind as well on top of it.
Oof.
It gets 10 chances to raise all its stats. Get fucked.
I'll make sure I hit it now. Shadow Force. Oh god, no! Victus Dominus! Where the hell is he coming from?
From your shadow, duh.
It's a good thing I have Machamp with Earthquake and No Guard. He will find you, and he will kill you. Oh my god, he really is
No, he
like...
just punches his own shadow, and then Giratina just collapses from underneath.
He really is like Liam Neeson. I have a very specific set of skills that I developed to kick the ass of any Pokemon. I will find you, and I will kill you. He's not wrong!
It's like, there's nowhere to hide for me, but no one to get in the way for me to you.
Yeah, he will find you and murder you. That is Machamp No Guard. Got a fucking Machamp with Dynamic Punch. He will confuse you. If
Now,
only
if
it
to
have...
spite you, it has Horn Drill or Fissure.
I guess those rules are probably the exception to the No Guard rule. Because that would be really busted if it wasn't.
I'm kind of
Yeah, I'm
curious
sure-
now to test that.
The one-hit KO moves. I'm pretty sure they're
Yeah, they're an
disregarded.
exception.
I figured.
The exception.
Because they have their own rule
Mhm.
set, I guess, the one-hit KO moves, so they're disregarded, I imagine.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
I remember
if it
playing-
wasn't.
It was funny when I was playing through Gen 4 recently. I kept finding it weird. I was fighting with chokes. I would use Fly, and I would get hit by Cross Chop. I was like, wait, what? Oh, right, they have no card. I will jump up and cut you. What the fuck?
No, Cross chops the air. It turns into an air slash.
Like, wait, what? You shouldn't even learn Air Slash. Staraptor faded. Oh, come on! That's fun. Alright, well, let's end this episode here. Come back next time. I think we're actually going to another gym. Instead of wasting time wandering around like an aimless fool again.
Progress.